Meller, President and CEO with People First Federal Credit Union in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and I'm the guest newscaster for the Movement in Minutes from the CU Daily. Of course, the biggest story of the week is the NCUA board meeting, the first to be held since the Trump administration fired board members Todd Harper and Tanya Otska. During the board meeting, NCUA Chairman Kyle Houtman was given an update on NCUA's workforce reduction. The agency said it expects to reduce headcount by 250 by year-end and expects to see approximately $75 million in savings as a result in 2026, some of which Houtman said should be returned to credit unions in the form of lower operating fees. In addition, the NCUA also provided an update on the NCU SIF. They explained how exam schedules are changing and introduced an email account for providing suggestions and feedback on other ways to save money. Also in Washington, the Supreme Court has ruled that the president can remove the leaders of independent agencies, at least temporarily. What bearing this will have on the case filed by Harper and Otska is not known. In addition, the Credit Card Competition Act, which would likely lower interchange and which credit unions oppose, has been added as an amendment to the Genius Act in the Senate. This amendment concerns cryptocurrency. Credit unions are calling it a poison pill. Finally, in Washington, a new GAO report has found that NCUA lacks two critical tools for monitoring how credit unions are using AI, including third-party vendor oversight, which the credit union trade groups oppose. Elsewhere, a new report from Payments and Valera has found credit unions, including the smallest credit unions, have successfully closed the innovation gap over the past year. The most significant difference between the largest and smallest financial institutions is what they prioritize. A demographic group that has been accumulating more and more credit card debt may surprise some people. It's seniors. The AARP reported that nearly half of seniors say they carry a balance of $5,000 or more, with 47% saying they use credit cards for basic expenses, and 50% also saying they use plastic for medical expenses. Credit unions will want to note that 71% told AARP they have not looked for resources to reduce the debt. It's not even midway through the year, and the fifth credit union of 2025 has reported a data breach. In this case, Neighbors Credit Union in St. Louis. The ransomware group Black Suit has claimed responsibility and posted about it on the dark web. Personally identifiable information on members was obtained. It's not known whether Black Suit has demanded a ransom. Several lawsuits have been filed already. Another development for credit unions should give attention to, and perhaps warn their members about, as more people have been car shopping ahead of price increases from tariffs. Many consumers are complaining of bait-and-switch tactics, especially on used cars, with numerous fees and other charges being added as they go to close the deal. In Wisconsin, Landmark Credit Union reports that it partnered with an engineering and manufacturing program at a local high school to develop anti-skimming devices for its ATMs. Landmark liked what the students developed so much that it has purchased 75 of them and is installing them on its machines. Other coverage of credit union promotions you can find in the CU Daily include the awarding of a car to a teacher, a summer food truck visit to one credit union's headquarters, a partnership by a dozen credit unions in the Pacific Northwest to raise funds for the CMN hospitals, along with coverage of the countless credit unions that have announced scholarships at the end of the school year, and more. As we observe Memorial Day, I'd like to pay tribute to the brave men and women, as well as their loved ones, who have made the ultimate sacrifice to protect and preserve our freedom, allowing us to live our lives with liberty and gratitude. I am Howie Meller, and this has been the Movement in Minutes from the CU Daily.